Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a frigging fantastic day today. So, on today's episode, I am finally so excited to talk to you guys about Ayurveda. This is a topic that is a little less general and not so much heard of. That's why I kind of wanted to wait to bring this up on my podcast. But it is so important and has made such a huge impact to me in my life. So I am super excited to talk to you guys about Ayurveda today. And the reason I'm making a podcast episode on the doshas in Ayurveda is because this concept resonates with me by far the most out of anything I've ever discovered in my life. I knew about Chinese horoscopes when I was younger. I know about the zodiac signs, astrology, human design, Myers-Briggs personality tests, and so many other little things that I've done and quizzes I've done and things that I've found out, who I am, trying to understand myself better. And the doshas in Ayurveda just made sense to me. The first time I heard it, I was just like, yes, I understand this concept and it makes sense to me that, we all have different elements within us. Well, we all have all elements in us from the earth, and some of us just have more of one element than the other. And each element possesses more or less personality traits and characteristics and energy with that. So this completely made sense to me, and this is why I'm wanting to share it with you. So first of all, you're probably asking, what the hell is Ayurveda? Well, Ayurveda is the world's oldest holistic health practice and healing system that originated in India over 5,000 years ago, which I must say is still being used today, traditionally throughout Indian homes and people who are Hindu, and not just people who live all over India, but all over the world. And that Ayurveda is a practice that you might be incorporating in your everyday life. You might just not know it. Ayurveda is all about equilibrium and finding a healthy balance between the different elements and energy systems for your specific body type, and finding union with the mind, the body, and the soul. So there are many different terms and things that we use today that stems from Ayurveda, which you may not know about, such as yoga. So a yoga practice is actually Ayurveda. And Ayurveda is this big umbrella term. And there are a lot of other things that fit under this umbrella term of Ayurveda. Also, meditation is also a form of Ayurveda that you may be practicing in your life and may just not know where it stems from, but now you do. Karma, so karmic energy, that all comes from the Ayurvedic beliefs. Dharma, that simply means your life purpose and why you're here on earth. Mantras and Tantra comes from Ayurveda. And pretty much just this whole world of spirituality is really stemming from Ayurveda. And today I want to talk to you guys about doshas. A dosha in a simple form is just an energy type, which also has certain elements tied to it. And there are only 3 doshas in the world that make up who we are as a person and can tell us a little bit about what our energy is like and also which elements we possess in our body. And each and every one of us has all 3. So there is no you're one dosha and you're another dosha and you're another. No, we are all 3 doshas. We have all the qualities of all the elements within us, but some of us have more of one thing than someone else. And each dosha has a positive side and a shadow side to it. And all of them are good. And I really just want to teach you guys and learn when it's time to step into your dosha and which energy field and element to step into at that certain time. So first of all, I'm going to explain the doshas to you and give you guys an idea of what you think you may be and which energy you think you hold more of within your body and which energy you think you hold less of within your body. And we want to just kind of create equilibrium between the three as well as we can to balance out the different energies and elements, as well as keeping it on that positive side instead of in the shadow side of the doshas. So by the end of all of this and talking about the doshas on my podcast, I want you to know when and how to release your inner beast and be on fire and chase down your goals and get what you want and become what you want and be driven and be determined. And I want you to know when and know how to stop and be creative and be sensitive and let your mind be open and let your crown chakra just completely be open to hear and sense any information and creative ideas from above that you may need to hear and discover about yourself and within yourself. And then when and how to fully rest and recuperate and just chill the fuck out and be grounded and 100% rooted and secure and just a sense of feeling safe and content. So just listening to those three descriptions, you might already get an idea of which one you want more of and which one you might already have a lot of within yourself. So I'm going to start with Vata. This dosha is associated with light, coolness, wind, and dryness. Its elements are air and outer space, also known as ether. Vata is a principle of movement, and its feelings of freshness, nervousness, anxiety, shaky, and twitchy. A Vata's common personality traits would be someone who's energetic, who has a clear and alert mind. They may have difficulty falling asleep. They may be very forgetful, and they have a poor circulation, like an uneven body temperature. The next dosha is Pitta. This dosha is associated with heat, energy, sharpness, focus, and strength. Its elements are mainly fire with a bit of water. Pitta is the principle of transformation. Pitta has feelings of aggression, jealousy, intelligence, and radiance. Pitta personality traits are someone who's a perfectionist, type A personality with a strong intellect, a strong digestion, fiery personality, and they can be controlling and quite often workaholics. Last but not least is the Kapha. So the Kapha dosha is associated with calmness, steadiness, slowness, stability, and being really grounded. Its elements are earth and water. Kapha is a principle of stability. Feelings of Kapha are ease, calmness, possessiveness, greed, forgiveness, and feelings of attachment. Personality traits of people who are Kapha dominant or have lots of Kapha energy would be someone who has a really good stamina, someone who's compassionate, affectionate, Someone who has a really good memory, can be sluggish, and can have lots of waves of deep sadness as well. So this is a very, very quick overview. I just wanted to bullet point a few things about these 3 doshas. And as I went through, just kind of, I'm sure you felt which ones resonated a bit more with you than other ones, but definitely it's super common to relate with all 3 of them because, as I said before, we all have all 3 doshas in our bodies. They're all the elements, and we are made from all of the elements. It's just that some of us hold more of the energy of one element than another one. So I gave you guys a few examples of the 3 dosha. Once again, they're Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So see which ones sound a bit more like you, or you may know some people or have some friends or family members who some of those or one of those 3 doshas really seemed like someone you might know. So from here, I'm going to make another 3 episodes on this podcast, all about one specific dosha. So the next episode will probably be on Vata. There'll be another one on Pitta and another episode purely on the Kapha dosha. And I'm going to give you guys so much more information in these episodes. So if you're unsure about which dosha you may be, that's totally fine. I did a really quick review of these 3. So in the following 3 episodes, you will begin to learn a lot more about the doshas, and it might help you have a better understanding of what you may be and the people in your life may be. And I'm going to give you guys ideas of how to balance out your energies. So if you're a lot of one dosha and not much of another one, we can help balance those out and you will end up feeling incredible and amazing. I also have a really good online test that I wouldn't just go on any test because there's a lot of not so reliable, not so good quizzes on the internet about which dosha you may be. But if you're wanting to know a little bit more about it, please get in touch with me and I can send you a really good link as well to test what dosha you are. And I can also have a little bit of a play and guess what you are as well, because I'm pretty good at nailing this stuff down. I hope you guys are enjoying this and you guys are going to get so much more information. So if you're a little bit puzzled or confused now, don't worry about it. This will all make sense. I hope you guys stay in tune and learn a bit more about these energy spaces. All right, have a great day. Bye.